Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is really weird for me to do because this is actually what I used to do. When I was about a sophomore in high school, I used to actually have a channel on YouTube that was a booktube channel. And if you don't know what booktube is, there is a whole book community on YouTube. You should go check it out. But today I just wanted to make a video about a readathon that's going to be happening called Tome Topple. It's hosted by Sam from Thoughts on Tomes. I'll link her channel in the description below. You should definitely go check her out. But the readathon runs from tonight at midnight, June 5th, through, it's a 2-week readathon, so it goes through the end of June 19th. And the whole point of this readathon is to be reading big books. And what she defined as a tome was a book that was 500 pages or longer. Now I will admit, I didn't have a lot of books on my shelves that I already owned that were over 500 pages. So a couple of the books I chose are not actually 500 pages or longer. But they were the biggest books I have on my shelf, so I'm cheating a little, but it works. She did create some challenges for this readathon in case you're an overachiever and can read multiple books and get through that many things. I know I personally can't and won't actually be able to complete most of the challenges, so I'm going to go ahead and share what I'm going to be reading for the readathon first, and then I'll go through the challenges in case you want to follow them. So the first thing I'm going to be reading is actually a reread. And I'm reading this because the next book in this series is what I want to read next, and it's the biggest book that I had on my shelf currently. So I want to start by rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I read this book last year and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm excited to jump into it again and see if I like it more or less. I've forgotten a lot about it, so it'll be exciting just to kind of refresh my brain before jumping into the next one. The next book I'm going to read for the Tome Topple readathon is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, which is the second book in this series, and this book is actually over 600 pages. The first book is only just over 400 pages, but this is what I really wanted to get through for this readathon. It's the biggest book I currently had unread on my shelf, and this is my biggest priority for this readathon. We'll see if I can actually get through it in 2 weeks, but even if I make good progress in this, I'll be pleased. Now I wanted to talk about the challenges just in case some of you guys wanted to do them. I will be fulfilling some of the challenges by reading what I already planned, but not all of them, and I think that is my goal for the week, is those 2 books in that series to catch up. So for the challenges, challenge number 1 is to read more than 1 big book. Challenge number 2 is to take a graphic novel break. In between some of these big books, it can get really overwhelming. Sometimes you need to take a break. So if you need to take a break and read something shorter, something more simple like a graphic novel, go ahead and do that. The third challenge is to read a big book that's part of a series. Sometimes series can be daunting themselves, let alone a book over 500 pages in a series. Challenge number 4 is to read over 500 pages in 1 week. This readathon is 2 weeks long, so you can complete that week, the first week, the second week, somewhere in between, just 1 week. And then the 5th challenge was to read an adult novel that's over 500 pages. So the challenges that I would complete with just the 2 books that I already said that I was planning on reading, I could complete reading more than 1 big book, I could complete reading a big book in a series, and I could also complete reading over 500 pages in a week, potentially. Now I want to say what I would read if I got the chance to get to these. If I took a graphic novel break, I would read Saga Volume 5 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. And if I was going to read an adult novel, I would pick You by Caroline Kepnes. I doubt I'll get to either of those, but if I got that far, that's what I would be picking up. So I'm excited to do this again. I have not made a book video. I have not done any of this in so long. I have still been reading, and that's not really what I intend for my channel to be. I intend for this channel to be more of a lifestyle video, but reading clearly is part of my personal lifestyle. So thanks for watching this. Let me know if you'd like to see more book videos on this channel. I'll link all of my Goodreads stuff, all of my Instagram, Twitter if you want to follow those. So thanks for watching. Bye.